no. Who do you want me to go now? Where is that? Low versus I never really watched that, no idea. Good. I guess just for waiting on the rock that might have once you know I could use a little bit. I want to see if there's on my fingers. I don't know. I can exactly do that. I didn't know those are. I guess mystery. Those are either that or like one actually really needs every month. Nice to really have those like. Yeah.
Come on, take a good look.
And it which was memories that I need to be here. Go ahead. Well, I don't know if you guys Okay. Probably not. Wait, link focus. Entry focus as the first step are. Yeah. No, not always not. Okay. No, I have all the every weekend. I just wanted, yeah. I don't need that. Might as well. I like this one better, but remember, yeah, that's the one I'm not doing. Yeah, I'm not. I should do that, yeah. I need some of that, I guess. What I do after bronze strap, right there. No, I'm not. I think I'm actually, I'll do that there, but. That was not gonna really try to keep it. Oh shit. So you're not using it. Yeah, might as well. I guess I'll let him with it. I'm not sure if I'm not. Yeah, I'll don't know what it is at. Older force tempering powder. I don't know what it is at. I have no idea what it is at. From art, like it's certain ones not very good ones, not really. No certain almost. I think it only be like yeah, plus one item. So I think that like plus one stop running just means like you get that what is it? Bronze cap. I'll go for a bronze cap. Certain ones broken. That's what okay, oh. I need some bronze cap now. So I need him as well. How much does he need on it? Really, okay. Let's put it. Okay, so that it's still kind of confusing because I've been doing it for a while. I don't think it's right. You know, I might well. They both need ones for the weapons. Yeah. Bronze. I mean, I can I don't want to. Getting Shepard right now. I need one more rock stuff, but I'm not trying to. Yeah, I just left and I'm getting into a way because I'm not really trying to. It's really like stuff that I'm not related to get wrong. I thought I can't hurt me. I don't have right now. I will do stuff that use that. Wow. I'm gonna start wait for me to launch craft. Bulky Ember. This stun, not like fire track. Oh, that's not tough. Yeah, that's not. I need Ember Fragments for that, so I'm gonna. I'll leave that now. Not super nice. Now that we got so hard. Alright, let's go.
Mommy, when's the prince gonna talk? The exorcists are coming too, right?
I'm sure they will, dear. People are saying it's going to be a very important announcement about the Abbey.
I want to see the exorcists! We need to thank them for saving us from the demons!
You're right. We all have to show them our gratitude and help them however we can.
Yeah, I'll follow the rules too. I won't be selfish.
They sure are popular.
Because these people don't know the truth.
You think that's so? That the exorcists are fighting the demons they themselves cannot. That's why the people support the exorcists.
I mean, kind of going into what you said about being selfish, but I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing in selfish, honestly, because I know myself, I'm selfish in certain things, and I honestly, I've been very selfish, and I'm like, if I don't need to be selfish, it's gonna be, I'll wait.
Listen to those cheers. The royals sure have these folks in line.
Subjects, may I have your attention? It is I, Percival Asgard, Crown Prince of the Midgard Empire. His Majesty, my father, and I are pleased to celebrate with you on this auspicious day.
The ceremony started. It will be impossible to slip in now.
After the opening 10 years ago, our kingdom faced an existential threat, both from demons and the terrible spread of demon blight. However, one man raised a miraculous sword and stood so that the body and soul of the land
Over there.
would not be
You can
lost.
climb up if you want, but attacking now would
And
be
the
suicide.
name of that man was Artorius Coldbrand! None here, I trust, are unfamiliar with Artorius' noble act. To bring us salvation from demons, he sacrificed everything.
But he's a murderer.
He called Lord Inominat one of the 5 Empyreans and blessed us with the strength of the Malachim.
But he's a murderer!
Okay.
Velvet!
He serves as a shining beacon of reason in this world of turmoil. And reason is what binds us.
But you killed him! You took everything that I loved!
So raise your voices in praise to Artorius' devoted work, to the Savior who purifies evil and guides our flock. Let us call him our Shepherd! Shepherd Artorius! Shepherd Artorius! Shepherd Artorius!
Artorius!
Shepherd Artorius! Shepherd Artorius!
Even though the world was filled with suffering, I had to ask something tremendous of you all. I entrusted you to endure the pains of reason. I asked you to bind yourselves with shackles of your own will. For the only blade that can expel calamity is one forged from unshaking reason and the iron will to do what must be done. And now that very blade stands ready before all of us today. I offer my body and my life in service to the people of this great land. With the blessings of the Empyrean Innominat, I will guide you to a world without calamity. And this world's suffering will be nothing but a distant memory!
But you're the one who murdered.
Fool, they'll see us.
You're the one who killed Laphicet.
What?
The Shepard Artorius. That's who you're after?
Oh, and here I was, hoping you'd just straight up pounce on him.
I kind of wish
That
you
would
would
be
have.
certain death. No. I need a sword of reason and will. That's the only thing that can kill him.
Killing Lord Artorius.
Playing it safe? Boring! Regrettably, it is at this juncture we go our separate ways. I've got a bit of hunting to do.
No one's stopping you.
Goodbye.
Farewell! May your days be fruitful and your nights tormented.
If our enemy's calling himself a shepherd, he won't be going into hiding. Let's take this slowly.
The old man behind him. Melchior, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's gather information on these people. If we know what they're planning, we can find a weakness.
Sure.
They're the most powerful men in the land. If we're going to look into them, we need a lead first.
Eisen, do you have any underworld contacts in the capital itself? Like your friend at the port?
I don't go inland much, I'm afraid. But Ifrid has close ties to a shadow guild. A tavern in the city, run by an old man called Baskerville, serves as a front for them.
A shadow guild? Those sorts of things actually exist?
That settles it. Let's head to that tavern. They'll have food, I'm sure.
Why not?
Faster. I've only ever heard that name.
My stomach made a weird noise.
That's another sign that you're alive.
In Baskerville, it's pretty much like this. How do I put it? Yeah, I guess you could say the guild. I guess you could say likewise. I guess very something on Pandora or other. Very something on I guess have similarities. There's nothing I like when I won.
The Exorcists sure were out in full force to see the Shepherd's inauguration, weren't they?
What about that guy you're after? Was he there?
What, and have to stand around looking all proper? Nah, that's not his style.
But I thought he was one of the top exorcists.
That wouldn't matter to him.
Huh. All right.
Actually, Velvet, speaking of the Shepherd, I noticed he wasn't using his right arm. Was he hurt or something?
Yeah. He was badly wounded a long time ago. He lost the use of his sword arm.
That's what I figured.
But don't get the wrong idea. He's still a master swordsman with his left arm.
I can tell that from the way he moves. His movements are steady and measured, and his chi is centered below his navel.
Huh? Why does that matter?
Some people say that all the body's spiritual energy gathers in a place about 2 finger widths below the navel.
Even when he appears to be in a state of total peace, his guard is never down. He's a formidable adversary. And I think I know why my target has placed himself at Artorius' side. Because now I want to take Artorius down too.
Interesting. But actually going back to that point I was talking about, about how the girl was mentioned being selfish. Basically, continuing that point. I was saying, you can't even be selfish. You could have you want selfish, like you say. People take advantage of it. People take advantage and they won't use it. Like, in that regard, you kind of need to be selfish when it comes to like certain things. I wouldn't say everything, but like certain things. Oh yeah, and kind of going back to Pandora about basically what Basketball is pretty much like evil girl from like what I can remember, and like pretty much I forgot the name. of the ways in Oz. If you know the name Oz, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. Oz, Berseria. I'm pretty sure that's the last name on Oz. Yeah, Berseria. Pretty much like yeah, he's the main character in the basically the show name is favorite streaming stuff. Pretty much like in that show, they're like what if I actually would say for the house project with Royal Family and stuff like that. And pretty much Oz's father did get piece of shit and kind of like when you go see Oz like this man was pretty much beyond this. Like he treat him for the minor spoilers. I think when I believe it was when Gil was pleading with Oz's father to go see Oz, and then Oz came outside to go see what was going on. You know, it was snowing during the day, and then as soon as Oz went to go touch his father, he was like, "Don't touch me, go to the future." And I thought the same. I'm like, "Oh, you're a horrible ass father." And then he goes and tells his son, like, he literally tells his son, "You should have never been born." And I'm like, "What? This man, you know, like, what the fuck?" Like, you're it. And then his father, for whatever reason, is a part of this hospital. Like, it was like this kind of like there's like this almost like underworld, like in your heart, like where they send, I guess you could say, things having to do with the tragedy that happened, the tragedy of Saber that happened about 10 or like 1,000 years. I'm not yeah, it was about a century ago. And Jack Beckett he's obviously an instance of Oz. He was friends with the main villain, like pretty much in that show, who was Glenn Beckett. But at one point, yeah, they were friends. Glenn hadn't started the tragedy yet. At that point, for whatever reason, I'm kind of like fighting because like I finished the anime like a while ago. I like so yes, I'm kind of fighting because for whatever reason, Gil and his brother Vincent were also part of that tragedy. So yes, like basically him, Gil, his brother Vincent, Oz, well, no, Oz wasn't born yet, but pretty much his ancestors, Jack Beckett, and as well as Alex, the Black Rabbit, and the White Rabbit as well. Both have the Rabbits. They're all apparently 1,000 years old. I think about 1,000 years. I'm kind of confusing when the tragedy happened, like how long ago it took place. Like it's kind of funny, but anyway. But honestly, I can see like the two good things I can say about Halo Heart. It's definitely like the music is honestly A1. I love music in that show. It's really honest. It's very good. It's very good. Excellent. Like character development certain characters, it's pretty good, honestly. Overall, the story it's pretty good, but all the only
Shepard, savior of mankind who guides us through the darkness. What an appropriate title for Lord Artorius. I believe in him. As long as we have Shepard Artorius, we'll make it through this era of disaster.
Shepard Artorius?
How pompous can you get?
Artorius has already seized control of all religious and secular power in Midgand. But now that he's taken on this new title, he's no longer just an authority figure. He's become the very hope of the masses.
A dangerous opponent indeed.
After seeing that, will you still fight him?
Of course I will. He could be a god for all I care. I'll have my vengeance, no matter what.
Okay, yeah, but kind of like letting into what they fuck. I just find it on done, but